everybody, welcome to episode
19, baby.
That's right. Guys, who are you? You're my first guest ever.
Hey everyone, I am a woman of many names. Becca Deves, Diva, call me what you want, I'll probably respond.
Well, your name is Rebecca Holly.
It is.
But I knew you. Are we not doing this?
We can do it.
Okay, so when I first met you, you went by Becky.
Not by choice, but yes I did.
We've known each other since you were like 11.
Yeah.
Right, and so
the dark days, yeah.
The dark days. How old are we now?
We are 21.
Our relationship started off as me being your church youth leader.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I had you basically between 11 and 13. Some really, those are some formidable years right
Absolutely.
there. Do your parents give me any credit for how awesome you
I'm gonna say absolutely, yes.
Great.
You are often talked about.
Yeah. Listen, Matt and Mary, I know you guys talk about me a lot, and I get it.
Yeah,
like it makes sense.
Family name.
Right, and because we are family, you come to our family Christmas party. Started off as me being your youth leader mentor, and then that turned into a friendship, and now you are my children's nanny.
Yes.
When you are not in South Carolina for college.
Hey y'all.
Not only are you my nanny and all the things, but also now I basically have taught you, I've continued the teaching, and so I'll teach you all the things about the cookings.
Yes, all the cookings, all the coupons.
I do a lot of coupon talk with this girl.
Fitness here and there.
So, okay, I don't want to say here and there because that's some bullshit. I was your running coach for 2 days.
For 2 runs.
For 2 runs, I was your running coach.
Highly recommend.
And the first guest ever on She Talks. Thank you. Get online, bitches. This is Nanny 911.
Yes.
Becca Deves.
Yes.
So we're going to talk a little bit about some hard conversations, some really awkward shit that you get into
I hate it.
as a nanny and as an employer of the nanny. So we're going to lay out a couple ground rules, so to speak, and we're going to help you have a better relationship with the family you nanny for, and then also have a better relationship with the nanny who nannies for your family.
Bingo.
The biggest issue that I have is that everything has to be put on the table from Jump Street. Day one, we need all the issues on this table right here.
On the white table.
So even if it's uncomfortable for you,
which it is.
It's always uncomfortable, and it's uncomfortable for me as well. Any issue that you have or that you can foresee having with your nanny, it needs to be talked about.
Yep.
Like, you need to have your expectations and your plans set out.
Because it's only gonna get worse, and we're only creating a snowball effect of issues that's gonna explode.
When you were about to come back for summer and we were setting up you being the nanny, we had to talk about pay.
Yes.
That's uncomfortable.
It is.
And I feel like it's way more uncomfortable because you're a part of our family. Whereas if you were just some rando, I'd be like, just listen, what's
how
the
much
going
do you
rate?
want? I can attest to how uncomfortable it is because I don't know if I've ever told you this before.
Oh God, right now? We're doing it?
We're doing it. But I remember the first time I met you to actually talk about nannying, this was 2 summers ago.
Yeah.
And we had to talk about pay. I was in the car and I remember calling my mom and I started crying. Because I was like so scared of that, am I asking for too much? Am I not being considerate of that she is a family friend and I do? So it truly can make you actually cry.
Right. It makes me cry when I see how much money goes out of my bank account to you.
Yeah. No, if you want to pay someone under what the going rate is, then you're going to get someone to that quality.
But I think another thing is, especially for me, because one of my children is strong-willed, let's call it that.
Determined.
Determined, very, very much so. How do you have the conversation about discipline? Do you just ask the parents, okay, what do you want me to do?
I think if I'm with this family for long term, I definitely have that conversation. I get it more from observing first, kind of observing, okay, so when the child does act out, what does the parent do?
Right.
Listen, if there's a disrespect issue, if there's a disobedience issue, really, what do you want me to do? Because then you're receiving it from the parents, and then there's no grief of, yikes, I shouldn't have done that. I overstepped my boundaries.
Perfect.
That wasn't my job,
Right. That's a conversation we have day one.
Yep.
Before day one, day
Yes.
zero.
Before they even accept it, right? Because what if you said, yeah, I smacked my kid, and I'm like,
Right.
I don't really. Yeah.
So, like, how did you deal with when I told you that, like, I'd make my kids walk on hot coals?
Yeah, it was a little awkward at first, but then I was with the kids, and I was like,
Oh, it makes sense. A lot of our tips and tricks today have to do with communication and keeping that communication line open. How do you feel about texting with your nanny families?
I love it. So I've had moms that will seriously text me the night before and say, this is our day, and I love it because I have it on my phone. I can look back to it.
Yep.
I'm always sensitive to, okay, when I'm off, I'm off. Don't pester me, don't bother me. You know, but I'm all about the text. A no.
Here we go, let's hear it.
Do not leave me the text voice messaging because it expires. I can't reference.
Is this a blow to me from the other day when I did that one time?
No, because
this is really, you know what? I'm really into like the open communication. I was on a run.
That had no important information.
Zero. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure you weren't just throwing
If you're giving
shade
me
my
times
way.
and schedules and to-dos, I'm gonna need that written out.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't voice text me.
No, but I voice texted you one time in our entire relationship and it was of zero importance.
I'm not shading you.
Thank
adding you.
I appreciate that.
Subtweeting you.
Obviously, communication, we need to talk about all of the things, everything, before we agree to anything.
Or we sign the contract.
Right. We didn't sign a contract, but do you sign contracts?
I've never.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have friends that might.
I feel like that's probably a thing.
Yeah.
Probably in LA. It's a
Yes,
thing.
I was gonna say, if you're like maybe driving their vehicle and like having their credit card, possibly.
Yeah, I feel like it's for sure an LA thing.
Yeah.
Like maybe a New York City thing.
Yeah.
Like we've got contracts.
Yes, definitely. We have lawyers.
Right, 100. Like if you've got like the Tesla SUV and
Yes.
you're taking it out, like it's time to like
Yeah.
have something in writing.
Absolutely.
Got it. Let's talk about the things that the parents must tell the nanny. Okay?
Number one, and this one's actually serious, allergies. You would think that parents would tell you,
Right.
but surprisingly, if they've been with their kid for 5, 6, however many years,
Yeah.
it's common knowledge, but it's not to me.
Sure.
So yeah, if your kid's allergic to like peanuts, medication, bees,
Okay.
let me know. Let me know. Had a few parents go, oh yeah, by the way, they're deadly allergic to.
Right.
So let's.
Like, okay. That was information that I needed to know.
Yeah.
Prior to this.
that. Yeah. Along with this, and this more happens when I'll do like overnighters with the kids, parents are out of town, like doctor's offices, leave numbers.
Right.
Again, to go with it, leave a schedule. Let me know if your kid goes to bed at 7. Let me know.
Why are we keeping the nannies in the dark?
Not really sure. Am I supposed to just?
I do let you out of the closet like every once in a while.
yeah, for
the,
dinner.
For the sunlight. Important for parents to tell the nanny would be habits and tendencies. If I know that Johnny loses his mind and goes absolute ape shit when you give him chicken nuggets instead of a hamburger.
Yeah.
Like, I need to tell you that.
Right. If your kid has night terrors, please tell me. Because there's nothing more traumatic than putting some kids to bed and being alone in the house and hearing about 11 o'clock at night bloody murder,
No.
screaming.
No. Parents, let's be cognizant of all these things.
Yeah.
Think about those things and
Please.
then tell them. And then are there anything that like you feel as a nanny you need to tell the parent?
Just keep it open. If you don't feel comfortable watching the kids in like a swimming pool, right? That's a big one.
For sure.
If you don't feel comfortable with driving with kids, that's a whole other thing.
Right.
You're driving and there's World War IV going on in the back. We've skipped 3. We
Right, I
went
was
straight
gonna
to
say,
4.
where'd 3
No,
go?
it's 3 happen in the house, 4 happen in the car.
Got it.
You can't front up the money for something. Let them know how you want to be paid.
Hey.
That's a big one.
Hey.
You can pay me any way you want, baby.
Hey.
It's all about knowing that although yes, you are doing a job and it's about the kids, it's also about you and
For sure.
and it's your job and it's your happiness and hopefully you love doing it, so you want to continue it. So you got to make it work for you as much as possible.
So to wrap up this whole shebangle, something that we did, and I would recommend this to all nanny situation family gatherings,
Yes.
would be to have a big meeting, we're gonna have lists. We're gonna have the daily schedule ahead of time.
Yes.
So Nanny can review.
Yes.
And can be like, absolutely not. I'm not working for this family.
Sorry, you want me to wipe your kid's enema butt?
So Johnny gets his colonic at 12. Emma gets back from her cryotherapy. You know what I mean? At 1. And you know what? I don't think so, Karen. Nanny and parent make a list prior to this meeting and have all of your issues.
Maybe not all your issues. We don't want to take it there.
No, because don't tell them that like you have like a terrible tendency to go to like really awful guys, you know what I mean, and stay with them because you're afraid to be alone. Like, we don't need to know about your time on the pole.
Right.
And why you miss, your dad. Sorry. That was really, I'm not.
It's also a great opportunity to see if you like vibe with family. You can't base it all the time off of that first meeting, right? Kids are going to be shy or they're going to act out, whatever. But you can just see, you're like, something's up. I don't think this is going to work. Like, trust your gut. We're sponsored by Garden of Life Probiotics.
Align. Anybody will be sponsored by.
We're actually sponsored by Care.com.
We're not.
Wish I was.
I had somebody come from Care.com once.
How'd that go?
Terribly.
Yeah, I believe it.
And I said, it based purely on your outfit choice, it's going to be a no.
Okay. Did she wear eyeliner?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course that person's wearing eyeliner.
Right, I just want to make sure.
And we're not sponsored by Care.
No.
We want to be sponsored by literally anybody and anything.
At this point, we might even take a sponsor by Walmart.
Yes. 1,000%. I absolutely can't stand how dark your stores are. The lighting is atrocious.
On that note, I asked your daughter today what her thoughts were on Walmart, and I wish I was lying, said, ew.
The best part about it though is that like it's not like we're shopping at like Nordstrom.
No,
or, like wherever.
This blouse was not from Bloomingdale's.
Do you want to tell the people where it's from?
It's like a little boutique. It's called WM.
Maybe you've heard of it. We shop at Target, so it's not like she's like some bougie chick where it's like, oh, I
only wear designer. What's Walmart? It's gonna be an ew from me.
It's gonna be an ew for me. Hope this was super enlightening for you. Yes. I hope that you got a little bit of tips, tricks for Nanny. Yeah. What do you want to close us out with?
You know what? I just want to say it is truly an honor to be the first She Talks guest. I will forever be the forever first. Working with you is just... I'm speechless.
Imagine me being your boss.
Think about that, people.
It's awesome.
She talks and she's my boss.
She talks, she boss. Okay, well, Becca Divas, thank you so much. We hope that maybe we'll have to do a live where you can, on live, the kids these days, you can like have people join into your Instagram live.
I don't have an Instagram.
You secretly do to follow me. Too much too soon?
Always.
Okay, maybe we'll have to make her an account. And so then when you're in the South Carolinas. You can put down your sweet tea and join an Instagram live. Maybe the people have questions about Nanny.
Yes. Link them below. Don't link them.
There's nothing to link, but like, subscribe. Yeah. Tell your friends. Do you know anybody who's a director who wants to give me a talk show? Is really where we're at. Director, agent, producer.
Anyone know any families in South Carolina I could nanny for?
Right. Like basically anything to help us. Help me on board. Please. Okay, it's been episode 19. It's amazing. Becca Diva's out. Megan's out. Bye.
I'm excited.
Cheers. Don't spill over my floor again. Okay.
And I just stare at you while you're talking?
I mean, like, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm educated. Half.
In the process.
I have a half a college degree, if that counts for anything.
But
probably a great girl, but not for your kids.
Not for my kids.
Or for anyone's kids.
Maybe make sure you're taking your probiotics for your gut.
Trust your gut.
That's it. That's all we got. I have a piece of ice in my mouth from drinking and I don't know what to do with it. But,
swallow.
Chew. Oh my god. Cut that out. Then you just dropping wisdom bombs here.
It's like, OC Nanny knows once. She knows once or twice things. Love it.
So great,
We're gonna get so famous from this.
So famous.